here on the Fishing Corn Show, we need help. We need a cameraman, camera woman, camera thing. Because we're going over the 13-minute mark.
We need a camera thing.
Yeah. But anyways, this is the continue. We're talking about fishing.
Sports fishing.
Sport fishing. That's an activity that...
I don't really call it a sport.
It's a kind of a reward. Kind of... Well,
you're just sitting around drinking.
Drinking and
you're
fishing.
doing what we're doing.
We'll have a pole out, yeah.
With a pole.
We should do it. It's kind of fun, actually. You like fishing, right?
I like fishing, but I don't like boats. I don't like boat fishing.
Wait a second. You were on the boat. You're on the...
I don't like boat fishing.
You couldn't fish on the back of our boat?
Dude, we're moving.
Yeah, that's true. That makes it a little bit different.
Yeah, moving is one thing, but just sitting there floating around a little bit, waiting for... No, man, that's... I like fishing when you can park, pull up to the water, do your shit,
Some of these boats are nice, though. If you're on a sizable boat and there's, food, bar, bathroom.
You mean like one of those Seaforth trips?
I was thinking one of those big Cabo San Lucas fucking fish boats, dude. Those things are set up.
Yeah.
But any event...
I like the low rent kind of fishing, like at the pier with all the weird all-night homeless types.
I was on San Clemente's pier the other day. The Filipinos.
Yeah. The Filipinos, the weird homeless people,
I noticed about this. If you've gone to IB, it has that crowd. Mm. The Filipinos, by and large, are the ones catching fish because they the homeless people and the white folk, they're sending out these big old treble hooks, trying to get the fucking Moby Dick off the pier.
Yeah.
They never catch anything.
Are constantly reeling in the little fishies. And,
doing what you can get.
Yeah.
I don't know. Which one would you go for? Because I've always fished.
I'm just there for show, though. I'm just there for show. I go for Moby Dick.
Yeah, no. Usually when I set up my gear, it's like some sizable hook because you want to score the big halibut, which is very possible. Maybe like once every 15 years in your lifetime, fishing.
Right. So you do it, but you're really just there to smoke, drink, and talk. You're not really there to make a living out of fishing.
But there's that the tackle on the boat. I mean on the pier, the tackle shop. Mm-hmm. They have all the pictures though of everybody on the IB pier that's caught
big fish.
They caught Moby Dick.
Well, that's why everybody's there shooting for Moby Dick.
Moby Dick is just jeez. I've seen some Moby Dicks in those pier photos.
Yeah,
like the total whacked out. Dude, stoner guy, this is the best thing to happen to me in fucking years.
It's the only good thing that's going to happen to you in years.
Camouflage fucking shorts, backwards hat.
The little hoodie thing that you get in TJ.
Yes.
Made out of fabric.
Yeah, t-shirt is like probably free Padre t-shirt.
T-shirt night at the Padre game.
Yep, had to go to that.
And back in the day, he would probably also be wearing a little fanny pack from Viejas Casino.
Yeah, you're 39 years old and you still ride a BMX bicycle with no brakes.
With no brakes.
You notice that? That's like the thing. It's like, dude, it's like how do you make a bicycle without? But that's a thing.
So you can do things with it. So you can pirouette with it and all that bullshit.
Oh, you need the brakes.
But of course you need brakes, but they omit the brakes for that reason.
Because they just want to fuck up their shoe. They use that as a brake.
Yeah. Well, it's a style. It's just like, I don't understand lowrider bicycles. What's that about?
At least they have brakes.
Yeah, but it's not even an efficient geometry for riding.
Oh, no, it's not.
It's
a craftsmanship, I believe, at that point.
Yeah, it's just showing off how you can bend metal and what you can do with chrome and how you can shine shit up when you can't afford a car. Because really, that's what it's about. And look how much money I can drop on my vehicle, but never mind, I can't really afford a vehicle, so I'm going to buy a bicycle and then spend a shitload of money on a bicycle.
Pretty nuts, man.
Speaking of spending a shitload of money on a bicycle, I've been pricing out brushless motors for a bicycle.
Yeah.
It makes no sense, man. For the kits that are commercially available kits out there to convert a existing bicycle into a electronic bicycle,
Yeah.
it costs almost as much as buying a turnkey electric bike.
Let me
A
ask you,
turnkey
is
electric
there-
bike, you're talking about maybe $1,400
What
for
about
a reasonable
Alibaba?
one. Oh, I wouldn't
buy that shit
buy
there?
that shit there. No,
Do they have it?
Yeah, but I mean, I want locally sourced. I want somebody that I can go yell at if something goes wrong on that kind of purchase. I wouldn't want to, have to ship it somewhere and expect somebody in a different country to honor their agreement with me.
You know what? I think that we have an idea for a car. Not car, but something transportation. It just dawned on me. It's kind of like a little chariot, and it's sort of kind of... You know how like people are using transportation these days? How can I explain it? Like the scooter movement. We saw that one scooter.
Uh-huh.
We see people using motorized bicycles, and then the hoverboards. We designed something that's kind of like the size of a Segway, but smaller and faster. And it's not as like that. It wouldn't be that expensive because you'd have to ride it. You know what I mean?
It's not self-right.
Yeah.
It's not self-correcting. It's
like a chariot of some sort.
Well,
and you can
what
put
need to do
shit
is
and
take
go
a look
places.
take a look at what people are doing with recumbent bicycles. I saw some pretty neat stuff that people are doing with that shit when they electrify a recumbent bicycle. I mean,
Yeah, in that sense.
yeah, I mean, if you're a single person, you don't have family, you don't have a lot of groceries to move around, that would be the ideal transportation. Yeah, just a recumbent bicycle that's set up with an electric motor. Because you can get 30, 40 miles out of it before you have to recharge it. Most people don't need to drive more than 20 miles a day. The average commute is 22 miles.
Yeah, no, that's
So, but people still have this thing where they, in their mind, they want to be able to drive more than 100 miles without having to, go refuel or whatever.
because that's a hassle.
Yeah. Well, it's a hassle with those vehicles because you're sitting around for four fucking hours or however long it takes for the batteries to top off.
Yeah. But anyways, corn. I was looking up on this website for the Icon. It was not the Icon site. You know that airplane I was telling you about, right?
Mm-hmm.
Back ordered fucking 4 years, man.
Wow.
People want them.
Wow.
No, it wasn't. It was when I went to the bookstore. I read a magazine article how they're 4 years
Good for them.
backlog.
I wish I had a business where you had 4 years worth of orders.
And you know the ones that are coming off the line, people are bidding wars for those probably.
That's awesome. We should all be that lucky to have a product that's that, yeah.
Because remember, you don't need a pilot's license,
And it's amphibious. And it
and
flies.
it can land on ground. And here's the thing: it's not like one of those seaplanes that the Cessna with the pontoons.
Mm-hmm.
This thing has a hull, and you're supposed to be able to use it as like a jet ski. In like you could turn and burn. You should see the videos of it turning and burning because the wings have these kind of like bulbs, like pontoon style. But so we would never dip and drag a wingtip. So there's people actually on
Hot dogging it around
hot
with
dogging it. And then like there's this one I've seen where he's hot dogging it, lifts up a little bit, lands it, and hot dogs again. You know what I mean?
Well, if you got a toy like that, why wouldn't you?
yeah, oh yeah.
And that'd be half the fun is fucking around like that.
You do that
doing
on a
things
lake?
that you can't do on a regular plane or,
And then fly into and land at Santa Monica.
yeah, that would be ideal.
See, that's the thing when I talk about on this show where if you're one of these 25 viewers, we got one more. If you have some cash, I mean, people buy cars, dude.
Why not buy a
When you can buy
Crazy
toys
toy
like
like
that.
Because crazy toy like that doesn't allow you the opportunity to put it in people's face every day. The reason people buy flashy cars, okay, is so that they can put it in people's face every day.
No, going to Starbucks with the
Going
Ferrari.
to Starbucks, going to go get groceries, pulling into work, picking up your girlfriend, whatever the fuck. It gives you an opportunity to set yourself apart from everybody else. Okay. Whereas just having a neat toy that you take out every weekend or every couple of weekends, you don't get to throw that in people's faces.
Oh, I guess apparently
that's
here
what-
we don't need to show our face. I mean,
But you understand what I'm saying.
Yeah,
I mean,
know.
it's all about look at my shit. Aren't I
Look what I
special?
bought. You know, like with the look of what I can get. But I mean,
Because realistically, Prius will deliver the exact same service that the Bentley will.
in a certain sense, yes.
It'll take you from point A to point B at a certain rate of speed. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't care if you're capable of 300 miles an hour. You're still on the fucking interstate.
But that's what I'm getting
You still
at.
got to deal with the traffic. You still got to deal with this, that, and
You
the
get
other.
another toy, the fun factor is so much more.
Yeah, but again, the fun you're missing the point.
Yeah,
that
I know.
Part of the fun factor of buying flashy shit is being flashy.
Tell you the truth, I see. If I were to buy one of those kind of cars, or a race car, it would be primarily a sort of a race car.
A track thing.
A track thing. It's not even licensed. It doesn't have a license.
It's not
because I would
registered.
want to fucking bomb it. You know, the fish has a need for speed.
Yeah, I know that.
So, bombing it and having a track car would make more sense to me.
Yeah. I'm always reminded of that one time we were scooting around in your Jetta downtown that one time. Oh, that was so much fun, man.
Yeah, I used to drive like bat out of
Total
hell.
asshole.
But
And then the time we got stopped.
going the wrong direction.
Wrong direction. Hot dogging it around town, and we had weed in the car. That's crazy. And we got away with it.
Yeah. We're at 12 minutes. We should stop here. Let's come back.